I'm Chen Zhiwu Chen, the director of AGI. Some of you may have seen me before. If not, so I'm the new guy in town. Less than 1 month ago, we started this AGI Global Thinkers series. So when we did that, the first discussion was on the outcome and future impact of the US presidential election. At that time, when we focused on the election outcome topic, we realized that this year has been very special. There have been many surprises. Many of us have been scratching our heads trying to understand why the world has changed and how come many surprises such as the winning by Trump and Brexit occurred. Among the causes, we have attributed the surprises to the rising income inequality and the growing discontent for globalization and so on. At that time, of course, we did not realize, or at least we did not spend much time trying to understand the impact of technology. In fact, the more we read and do research on this topic, the impact of technology, the more we realize that the winner-take-all phenomena has been much more exacerbated by the technological advancements that we are familiar with. So by winner-take-all, if you like Yao Ming, the basketball player, many of us may not realize that Yao Ming used to make so much money. According to my calculation, per game he played, he made about $250,000 US. So in terms of the labor he spent per game, I don't think it was that much different from what basketball players had to do 1 or 2 centuries ago. But nonetheless, he was making much more money than similar level basketball players 1 century or 2 centuries ago. So the winner-take-all phenomena has made the basketball field and the pop music field and the movie-making field all change in a very different way, so that the so-so players and the so-so singers and so-so actors, actresses would no longer be able to make a living just being a so-so player in whatever field one is in. So this time for today, we are really very happy and honored to have a very special panel. In particular, the president of MIT, Mr. Rafael Raff, and his big delegation are in town. So we took this opportunity to organize this second Global Thinkers event focused on the topic of technology's impact on education and the global economy. If there's any way that we can make the winner-take-all phenomena lessened so that people from different social classes can still have the same level of playing field, that way is education. So how can we improve education and make education more accessible by people from all social classes? And then we also want to use this opportunity to go beyond the impact of technology on education. That is, we want to say a few things about the impact of technology on the global economy. So joining President Raff, our own HKU President and Vice Chancellor Peter Matthewson, and then our own AGI Advisory Board Chairman Victor Fong, whom many of you are familiar with, and then also Nobel Prize winner Michael Spence, who is also known to many of you as if you have attended many of our AGI events. So without further ado, let me turn over the floor to Mike Spence, who will introduce President Raff.